folks. This is a quick guide for chemistry and biochemistry undergraduates and graduate students to our new scholarships website. You will submit one application and it will be for scholarships around campus. In this video, I just wanted to point out a few options that we want our majors and graduate students to pay attention to so that we have the most information we can when selecting for our scholarships. So on your student portal, you would type in, I just started typing in scholarships and go to the website here. You'd go to student application, make sure to log in. And then you would, if you've never been here before, you'd likely start an application. I've already got one in process, so I'm just going to do continue application. And again, I'm just going to point out a few things that is important for you all to consider. Most things on here are pretty self-explanatory. First, eligibility. Students that will not be eligible are seniors who are graduating or graduate students who are taking Grad 700 in the fall. You will not be eligible for scholarships during this cycle. On the first page under this Tell Us About Yourself, you should select any options that apply to you, of course, but pay special attention if there's an option for transferred from a California community college, and there's also an option for first generation college student, and here they define that as your parents have not earned a college degree. So pay special attention to those and check those if they apply to you. On page 2, here, there is an option that you are participating in research related to biochemistry. You should also check that if your research is in chemistry. So either if your PI is in the chemistry and biochemistry department and you're in a research group, go ahead and click that option. On page 3, here you have some sort of open responses for career objectives and some checkboxes. In the checkboxes, if you are interested in teaching middle or high school students, please do let us know that. We have some scholarships for those interested in teaching. But for anyone, please do just clearly discuss your career goals in this essay prompt. Tell us what you want to do with your degree. Some of the scholarships that we are deciding for involve looking ahead to what you plan to do after graduation. So make sure you write about that here. On page 4, this is where I would talk about any of your research experience. I don't really think there's a reason to go into a lot of detail. If there is any reason you think to go in any specific detail, make sure you clear it with your research advisor. There is text on the application system that says they could make your application prompt, your essay prompts public. And so you just want to make sure that anything that you're talking about your research, if it's very specific, make sure you clear that with your research advisor and make sure it would be okay. We also especially value students who can articulate what they're working on and why it's interesting, why it's important, why it's relevant to society or to the world. So make sure you think about those things when you are writing about your research. Here for your letters of recommendation, you need to have 2 letters of recommendation from chemistry or biochemistry faculty. And if you are in a research group currently, one of your letters needs to be from your recommender. So make sure you ask the faculty if you can add them as a recommender and add at least 2 from chemistry and biochemistry here, one of whom is your research advisor. Okay, other than that, the application is pretty self-explanatory. So good luck in your applications, and we look forward to reading them.